Hey guys, got another disassembly video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a Colt IAR, or at least the receiver here is a Colt IAR, and as you can see, it's an AR-15, but with some really weird features to it. So let's tear into it and see how this thing comes apart. Alright, we'll go ahead and start things out by popping out our standard AR-15 magazine, and then the rest of the disassembly is going to be completely familiar to anyone with an AR, so we just pull out our two pins here for the receiver, the rear pin, and the front pivot pin. And sometimes the front one's a little bit tight on this particular lower, and then we can go ahead and separate the two. Now, I've been using my IAR upper on my FN M4 Collector Series lower here, and one thing, this does have an H buffer in there, and I can go ahead and pop this guy out. Now, the IAR upper generally actually works best with an H2 or H3 buffer, especially in full auto or with an FRT, so I would definitely recommend swapping that out. I just have this one in there since it's semi-auto, won't make a huge difference in there, but other than that, this is just a completely mil-spec standard AR-15 lower receiver. Now, coming back to the upper receiver here, there's not going to be any surprises. We'll go ahead and pull out the bolt carrier group. This is completely mil-spec. Set that guy aside. And then the charging handle comes out just like any other AR-15, and you can see the one that comes with the IAR upper is a mil-spec charging handle, nothing special about it. And just quickly, we'll take a look at the bolt carrier group. It is completely standard mil-spec Colt. It's not C-marked for some reason, but I'll go ahead and take this apart for you. So we'll go ahead and pull out firing pin, retaining pin, then firing pin will just drop right out. There you go, complete mil-spec firing pin, nothing special there. Same with your cam pin. This is going to be just a mil-spec cam pin. So nothing overbuilt or special there. And then the bolt itself, so you can see this is a standard internal piston system, and it's just standard bolt, nothing too special. It is MP tested, and then it's got that C for Colt there, and that's really all we have for the bolt carrier. So for typical maintenance, you really don't need to remove the lower handguard here to clean everything on the inside of the rifle, but for this video, I'll go ahead and remove it to show you what the heatsink looks like. So there are going to be two screws on either side of the rails here that we need to go ahead and remove. And two. And the next part is not the easiest, so there is going to be this latch here at the back of the handguard, and what we essentially need to do is lift that up. So what you need to have is something like a screwdriver to get it underneath this nut here, and then lever it up and push the handguard forward and off. So I'm going to use just a little rag here to help protect the receiver, because you do need to kind of leverage off of it, which isn't the best, and I'm sure in the field this would absolutely get marred up pretty quickly, but we're going to go ahead and lift up, and then you just press forward on the handguard when it's up. And there we go. So went ahead and disengaged, press it forward, and then you can just lift it off. Now looking at the lower handguard here, this is just an aluminum shroud essentially, and then you can see the locking mechanism as well as that little locking piece here in the back, and nothing too crazy going on there. But the meat and potatoes of this rifle is going to be in this massive aluminum heatsink. So in the back here you can see we have channels, so it'll suck air in and be able to disperse all of that heat out to hopefully keep the barrel nice and cool for fully automatic fire. And then just looking at the rest of the receiver here, this is one of Colt's monolithic upper receivers, so you can see there's no break here. This upper handguard, the Picatinny rail, is all integrated into the upper receiver itself. These do come with a ModTech rear sight, as well as one of the Colt folding front sights here, so that'll just flip up like that, and then there's a latch in the front which you have to pull up, and then you can fold it back down. You can see this is a massive heavy barrel, and then it's got your markings there, so it is MP tested, cold hammer forged, I believe chrome lined as well, but very solid, massive barrel that should hold up to a lot of use. And then the only other real different part here is you can see the area where the cam turns in there is built up a little bit more on the side here, so that might help with wear over time. All right guys, and here's the Colt IAR upper and my lower receiver disassembled. And as you can see, it's essentially an AR-15 upper receiver except monolithic with a massive heatsink. So thank you guys for checking out the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.